Well, hello again everyone and welcome back. Hopefully this video finds you well. So we have an XMRE on the table. I was able to secure a couple of these here recently, which is great. I personally like the brand, nice little civilian alternative to US MREs. This is a part of their Blue Line series, which, you know, first responders, police, firefighters, medics, all of that good sort of stuff. That's what it's geared towards. And this is their cheese, tortellini, and tomato sauce. A lot of people, it's funny how there are some folks who love the cheese tortellini and some that don't. It's a take it or leave it meal for me, but of course I wanted to try it for you guys today. It's been a little while since I've had it, so here we go. First up, we have some dry roasted salted peanuts, always fun. Got some Cool Off lemonade with vitamin C, and it's sugar-free. We have trans fat-free carrot pound cake, always a fun one. I love carrot cake. It's just one of those really cool ones that you just gotta love. We have some standard crackers, nothing crazy there. It does look like they've went away from their round crackers, which I actually preferred. I think that might have been a Mountain House deal, but personally, getting a number like a can of those crackers for me, the Mountain House crackers, I would eat on those forever. And then finally, we have our cheese tortellini and tomato sauce, or cheese tort and tom sauce. And then we have our very cool heater. We'll just open this up for the sake of form. A little bit different configuration than the sort of standard XMRE line or the 1300 series, which I generally buy. We do have a spoon, a fork, and a straw, which is interesting. A little swizzle stick. Not near as sturdy as the ones that come in the 1300 series, and kind of just a general little plain napkin. Nothing crazy there. So quite a bit less than a standard. Well, actually, you know what? No, not really. It's actually relatively the same, I think. Although I believe in the last XMRE I got some jelly for the crackers, so a little bit more calories there. But regardless, I think we're pretty good here. Flameless ration heaters. Now these are probably the coolest part about XMRE in my opinion. First of all, you get a nice bag with a sort of collapsible bottom and a zip top here, a little steam vent hole there. And they're big. You can fit a lot in these heaters. These are the heaters that the US military should use. They're a lot better, in my opinion. I think everybody should have these heaters. And then we have our little pad here, which we're going to add into our bag. They do call for a lot more water, however, than the US flameless ration heater, which is probably part of the reason why these aren't necessarily standard issue. I'm just going to add our water in first, and then we'll add our, just kind of get that thoroughly soaked. These do kind of go off like a gunshot, which I personally love about them. Do take a little while to engage, but once they do, they're fairly energetic. Let's just slosh around here. Again, we're just looking to wet that entire heater. I feel a little bit of heat coming off of it. Not much, but a little bit. Again, it does take a little bit to get it going, and then it's gone. Don't make a liar out of me. No, I'm just kidding, it'll get there. Well, might take a little bit longer than what I want to just stand here and agitate a pouch for, but we will go ahead, let the heater run, get it warm, and then get all this on the tray and try and see if it is good or not. I'm stalling. Come on, buddy. It's just you and me here. It's just you and me, little heater. We want you to start. The kids at home want you Want to see this energetic blast. And I've never had a dud heater from these guys, so I'm sure it's just... Okay. Like a watch kettle never boils, we'll go ahead and stop it here, come back, and try it out. Right as I stopped recording, it started again, so there it goes. It's going off. There, proof. All right, here we go. Flameless ration heater did its thing. Obviously, I showed you that small clip. It totally works, guys. Let's go ahead and go around the horn. I actually probably should have put this in with the meal. I didn't think about it at the time, but it's too late. I like these, you know, room temp anyway. Maybe. Peel ASMR. Okay. Get our nuts. Good amount of peanuts there. Always love the peanuts. I'm not going to open the crackers because personally I don't need them. I'll save them for later, and there's nothing to put on them, so I'm a little ambivalent about the crackers today. They're just there for decorations. All right, here's our cheese tortellini, still nice and hot. And retort pouch didn't, come on. Let's get it from the other side. Ooh, that's a bit of rip. Okay, still met about less than halfway. That's fun. Okay. Now, fresh homemade cheese tortellini is a fantastic thing to do. A bit labor intensive though. And let's do our lemonade. Do we have half a glass of cold water? Okay, interesting. A little bit of powder, not much. Whoa, boy. That has that nice chemical cleaner type of smell, just pretty similar to the Type 3 that you get in the MRE accessory packs. We'll do half of that and see what that turns out to look like. Seems to have dissolved okay. It's actually one of the things that I love about the Type 3 is that it just dissolves so nicely. There, I can actually put that in its little chamber. Isn't that sweet? Okay, here we go. I think we'll grab our fork and try some of our tortellini. Look at that. Not bad. Man, it's been a while since I've had cheese tortellini. It's not bad. Definitely Chef Boyardee-ish, but I actually do get some cheese. I think one of my biggest complaints about that particular menu when it was in the US MREs was it just didn't have much taste. It actually has some good flavor to it. Let's pop a couple nuts. Yep. Can't go wrong with a good lightly salted roasted nut. I love peanuts. Peanuts are like some of my favorites. So yeah. Dang. Ooh, those are salty. Need some water. Let's power through this carrot cake though real quick. Again, one of my favorites. I had a phenomenal carrot cake a couple months ago. Yeah. Get a lot of those sort of cinnamon nutmeg flavors in there. This one is a bit dry. It's a little dry overall, but still pretty tasty. Wash it all down. Good stuff. Yeah, just like Type 3. Very, very, very nice. A little bit of a tart lemonade thing there. So, clear winner for me is the tortellini. It actually tastes really, really good. Better than I remembered it. Better than I remembered it. But not anything, you know, amazing. It's definitely like a Chef Boyardee thing. But it is pretty tasty. You do actually get some cheese in there. You know what? Before we sort of hit the end, let's hit it with just a little bit of the good old Crystal hot sauce and see if that enhances anything. Ooh, that's nice. Yeah, that's nice to add just a little hot sauce in there. No, no problems with that. The carrot cake was good, although pretty bone dry. So hit and miss. I think if we would have probably threw that in with the heater, it might have been a little better overall. So I would recommend doing that if you have this meal. The nuts are great. Always love to get a little bit of protein. Love peanuts. Love salted peanuts are great. You know, crackers are crackers. It's another bit of carbs there to keep you going. Drink's good. So overall, bit of a carbo load meal if we're just talking relatively, but it's good flavors. It's actually a nicely put together meal. Although perhaps for some people a bit skimpy, but is what it is. So not bad overall. But if any of you at home have tried, you know, this meal or any XMRE meals, let me know in the comments below what your thoughts were. If you'd like to check them out, I'm not sponsored by XMRE. I just bought some after a long absence, but go check them out and see if there's anything that you would like to buy from them. And yeah, I guess if you'd like to send anything in to be reviewed on the channel, the P.O. box is down below in the description, along with the Patreon link if you'd like to support the channel. You don't have to, but it's there. And don't forget to like and subscribe, and we'll catch you on the next one. See ya.